Welcome to Echinews. Today we have an Echinodermata wildlife special.
Echinews is just a clever way to combine Echinodermata and news together.
That sounds great, Jim, but what is an Echinodermata?
Oh, that's a good question, Jack. Echinodermata is a phylum, which literally means spiny skin. Some examples of animals in this phyla include starfish and sea anemones. Each organism in this phyla has pentaradial symmetry, a water vascular system, 2 feet, and an endoskeleton.
That sounds great, John, if I knew what any of those words meant.
Well, for starters, 2 feet are like tiny suction cups, which aid in their movement and feeding.
Well, that is interesting, Joe, but I still don't understand what the other words mean.
I'm getting to it, Jacob. Echinoderms have pentaradial symmetry.
But I still...
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Patience.
Okay.
Pentaradial symmetry is a form of symmetry in which body parts are arranged along 5 lines of symmetry, which all intersect in the center.
Well, I see it now, Jake, but what about those other words?
Stop! Stop!
I will only if you explain those other words.
So let's continue with the water vascular system. It's a series of fluid-filled tubes that transport nutrients and gases around the body.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Doesn't it make the suction in their 2 feet?
How did you know? Okay, whatever. Anyway, that is correct. But the liquid in the fluid tubes is pumped in from the outside water via the...
Madre Pride. Ha, smarter than you thought.
You're just full of surprises, Joel. I bet you don't know anything about the endoskeleton.
Well, actually, I do. That is just an inner support structure like what mammals have.
Well, it is like a skeleton, but not with bones, just hardened plates fused together with cartilage.
I like my definition better.
They both work.
But my definition is better.
Fine. Have it your way. Whatever. Let's move on. Breathing. How do they do it? Echinoderms use gills for breathing because they all live in marine habitats.
So, are you saying they're fish?
Sure, like fish. But just remember, they aren't fish.
So, what else characterizes an Echinodermata?
Well, they have an impressive trait, which is the fact that they can regrow damaged or missing body parts. This is known as regeneration.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. And can a starfish be cut in half and regrow into 2 new starfish?
Correct. Some starfish use regeneration as a form of reproduction, just because of that ability. And, coming up next...
Oh, Jeff, you almost forgot about deuterostomes.
Oh, thanks, Jordan. I almost forgot. Deuterostome literally means mouth second, meaning in embryonic development, the anus. What's so funny?
You said anus.
Why is that funny?
Come on, it's funny.
Whatever, okay. Anyway, during gradualization, the first indentation formed in the graduala becomes the anus. The only phyla that are deuterostomes are Echinodermata and Chordata.
Interesting. Well, we have a clip of some echinoderms in their natural habitat.
As you can see, the echinoderms are somewhat stupid.
It's like they don't even have a brain.
Actually, Jerry, that is absolutely correct. Echinoderms lack a brain and only have a simple nerve net or a ganglia in some cases.
Well, I think that was a very good wildlife special, Jamal. I definitely learned a lot.
Oh, glad you liked it, and I hope you all learned something.